So for the moment, I'm going to start off at least commentating on my own as they get going here. I was supposed to be joined by Angel FM, but we all know that guy's really slow, so I'm just way faster than him, that's clearly. Alright, so we actually have the throne room. I can stop insulting Angel behind his back now. Oh, he's here. Cool, I'm insulting him to his face. Alright, so we've got our first silver harp. We've got a cursed belt. Sort of interesting, not really helpful. And the obligatory magic key. Oh, nice. Nice spells of heal and hurt. So, those are not the more spells we're hoping for, as Jay checks his stats and see we have 7 strength. But they're very nice, of course, because you can use hurt to kill, you know, a lot of early stuff, actually. And heal helps you, obviously, to heal. So, shouldn't be too bad from the start here. As Edgeworth finds his magician, instantly gets his hurt to work, and Jay finds a Drakey and will also get his hurt to work. A little encounter luck to Edgeworth there, getting the 8 experience magician and going to level 2 immediately, but level 2, not extremely exciting. So you're going to see it bounce back and forth a lot depending on things like encounter luck there. Another nice encounter from Edgeworth, getting this Scorpion. And I think accidentally healing there. That might actually be bad. You're not guaranteed to one-shot a Scorpion with hurt, so we'll see if he can get it here. Oh, he didn't. I don't know if he's going to be able to... We'll see. He's going to try. He's going to try to tickle it to death. Oh, he's got to do a couple more damage. He's dealt 11, and 12 is not enough. So a little bit of a costly miss menu there from Edgeworth, but not going to be a big deal. Again, he's going to come right on back out and kill more stuff. Jay trying that middle Scorpion. Can't quite get it done, though. Yeah, Edge right back out there, and Jay just going to take the Death Warp out of MP. He's just going to take the Death Warp in the swamp. He loses half his gold, but we don't have much gold anyway, and he's got his MP back. So both our runners finding level 2 pretty quickly, and Edge on this Ghost now. Jay doing some good exploration there, just checking the swamp real quick. Wanting to make sure there's no little one-tile gap through there. They've gotten all of us before. And Jay finds no magician, so he's closing in on 3. And a Scorpion for Edgeworth, this time casting a hurt spell. So this time he's going to be able to get this Scorpion with 2 hurts. Jay has his own Scorpion. He's got to survive 1 attack here, though. Never mind. No, he doesn't. Just one-shots it. That's easy. And both runners level 3 almost simultaneously. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was 1 level. That had a lot of things. 21 power, 17 agility. I was too in awe of those. Some HP and MP as well, but wow, that was 1 level. Jeez. And Jay fighting Caitlin right off of this, well, just a little ways away from the castle. Caitlin could be nice later on if we do get a gold grind going. And Jay gonna check out the shop. There's a flame sword available. There's a full plate as well. So Caitlin, a nice one to find. You don't have to take the gold very far if you decide to do a gold grind later on. Meanwhile, Edgeworth hurting Scorpions. We're gonna see if level 4s. It can't be as good as the last one, but it is. That's a thing. Oh, 5-3, 4-6 game. He had such a chance to go 3, 4, 5, 6, but you messed up, game. You messed up. I mean, it did give them hurt more. I'm just a little sad that we didn't get 3, 4, 5, 6. So Jay, check out. You can't check out the 3rd shop in Caitlin because it is behind a key door. You can't check out the coordinates. That's also behind a key as well. Gonna pick up some items from the item shop. The dragon scale, giving you a +2 defense, and probably some herbs and torches and such. Edge doing a little exploring to the north, finding more swamp and finding a metal scorpion, which is gonna be hurt moored out of the way. So you're going to see, I think, Edge take an experience lead with his Hurtmore, while Jay is doing some errands in Caitlin, but that's going to revert pretty quickly. Edge is going to find Caitlin and do all the same errands, so... And Edge picking up 5, and it's a kind of whatever 5. Edge looks like he's going to do a one-way exploration of the swamp. Oh, hey! It's Breckenary. Angel FM is here just in time for Breckenary. How do you like Breckenary today, Angel?
I love Breckenary.
We always love Breckenary.
I guess I missed Hurtmore on 5, it looks like.
Yeah, you missed Hurtmore on, I think it was 4. You missed all the stats on 4, or 5, or Yeah, you missed. I think the seed's pretty much just setting the world on fire now, basically. Yeah, we're 5 minutes in. We have hurt more. We found 2 towns. We have tons of stats. It's a pretty quick start.
I did roll it, so I expect, jet seed here.
Ah, self-preservation. You don't want to roll a 3-hour seed for yourself. That's smart.
Look, as long as none of our runners sell the Erdrick's armor for the half plate, I think we're good.
Half plate is way, way better, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. So Edgeworth doing a little exploration. I mean, he's kind of fortunate in that he hasn't found either town, which is weird. But it doesn't look like Cantlin or Breckenary really provides a whole lot at this moment. So he's just wandering around. He still hasn't seen a town, but he's just Hurtmooring the world. This Droll Magi is a great enemy to find with Hurtmoor.
Yeah, he can pick up a lot of cheap experience here. I mean, even if he dies, as long as he's getting this exploration done at this point.
Yeah, usually we would say the person that's found 2 towns in the exploration lead, but in a weird way, Edgeworth has explored a lot more of the map, and the 2 towns haven't helped Juz, unfortunately. You want your Remulder, you want your Cole, and Breckenary and Cantler. There's not much we can do there yet.
So Edge got 6, which was 7, 0, 15, and 7, I think it was.
Edge does get a cave, so that could be really helpful. Yeah, that's kind of nice then. That gives them the HP and MP that they had, I don't want to say lacking, but that they hadn't really been picking up yet. Edge can't light up this cave, but it looks like it's mountain, I believe.
It is definitely mountain.
So he's gonna have 5 chests he can do. He can go check there.
Yeah, it's looking like Edge is having to bring up a map from that little pause.
Yeah, the little menu bar popping up at the top, too. Alright, so we've got a Golem in Mountain Cave, which, I mean, if you have to have a Sharlock enemy, that's not the worst. They're easy. Ooh, this one's a little hard to run from.
He did get away, and we're gonna see what the first chest is.
Ooh, it's a magic key. He can do things with that.
Yeah, hopefully here we'll see his gold in a minute. So even if he dies, he can get at least 2 keys here.
Yeah, so as we're watching Edge get his key in the mountain cave, Jay finding out that metal slimes are not to be trifled with in this seed, metal slime pulling out the DL2 breath. So I don't think we're going to get any 255s from them. Yeah, that magic key is going to be nice. He hasn't seen it yet, but Cantlin is close by as well. But we got a second magic key even. Jeez, it's the key cave. In Tantagle, you can open up a key door that leads to a shop where you can purchase more keys. And as Angel mentioned, you can get Wraith Knight's nice. You'll be able to purchase at least 2 more keys there. You've got the treasury in Tantagle, which has 4 treasure chests in it. You've got you have a sword. Okay. Oh my gosh, this cave's loaded.
Yeah, Mountain Cave is going to be very important to find here.
2 keys, a sword, and a fighter's ring. I think your worst chest so far has been a fighter's ring. I mean, we'll take that all day long.
Actually, it might just be the second key since you already have money for other keys.
I mean, okay, when one of those is the worst, but if either one of those is the worst, you're doing pretty good. Edge out of resources, so had to take the death there. Oh, but look at that! Jay finds Remulder at almost the same time, so he's gonna get keys as well.
All right, so we probably will have a gold grind here active if Edge goes for it.
If there's gold in here, yes. So let's see if there's any golds. He hasn't seen Cantlin yet, so we'll see if he actually does want to take advantage of the gold grind. So that's the Death Necklace in there. He could Death Necklace grind if he wanted to, by the way.
Has he seen any other towns?
Edge has not seen any town yet, no. Was that an herb, I believe? Yeah, I think he's herb grinding now. So the Death Necklace was in that lower left-hand corner, and there's a real gold grind there. Once you take the Death Necklace, it is replaced with a chest that's, I believe, between 1 and 120 gold, so you can gold grind off that, but as you can see, the actual gold chest has much more gold. But yeah, Edge has not seen Cantlin, so we'll see how far he decides to go.
Yeah, and Juyzal right now is, just farming here right near Rimmolders. I mean, there's a bunch of mid-level enemies, so it's not bad, to take a moment to do this.
Yeah, he's been doing more exploration, doing some, again, errands in towns, checking out Cantlin and Rimolder and such, which is why Edgeworth has a little bit of an exploration lead, but now he gets back out there, he's gonna start hurtmoring things like that Wolf Lord and catch up real quick.
Yeah, and also, too, with heal and being able to save, I think Edge will probably be able to keep this money for a bit.
Yeah, I get... Oh, he went to 16? So we'll see what he has in mind, but it's a little unfortunate he didn't find Cantlin first, because you always hate gold grinding. For all he knows, there might not be any towns anywhere nearby, and as he gets blocked by this guard. So it's always a little rough about, like, what do you want, how much do you want to get, and then, you gold grind, you go to some annoying shop that's got, a half plate and a small shield, and you're like, great, thanks.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what he's actually just looking for, is maybe just half plate and going for silver.
But you are right, with heal, with hurt more, he can take this gold a long way. So yeah, he's going to save and do some exploration. He'll find Cantlin before too long, so this will definitely work out for him. And we'll see what he decides to purchase.
Okay, and he is going to go pick up some extra keys here while he's at it.
Yeah, he can pick up some extra keys. He can also check out the back of Tantegel, which has a cave of some sort in it. So interesting, like, we were saying Mountain Cave is really, really important. Juyzal does not necessarily have to get down there super fast, actually. He got keys, so he's going to be okay with that. And in a seed where you get hurt more on level 4, the sword's not really urgent all of a sudden. So this is Juyzal finding Rimolder, kind of even things out real quickly there.
It looks like we have Swamp here. Swamp South.
Swamp is always behind Tantegel, it feels like. So that could be nice. We'll see. We'll see if he just goes through and explores. But you do have the spike tile under here, and if you do need to rescue the princess for the coordinates, that is that's not so bad. Ooh, Edge finding a nice Axe Knight to hurt more. Little concerning if they have stop spell, but not super concerning.
Yeah, like last night in our race where we had stop spell on the Axe Knights, is pretty much free kills most of the time.
Ooh, nice MP there. Yeah, it's only concerning because you're going to want to hurt more them, and you don't have the armor yet, so you're susceptible to it. Once you get the armor, it's just beautiful, but just a minor little inconvenience at the moment. Edge is going to explore through Swamp Cave and find Forest through Swamp Cave.
Yeah, no Garenham backdoor dream there.
He does find another nice enemy to hurt more, though, Druid Lord, so that's good. As Juz is into the castle treasury, and he finds all of his goodies. He did not have the gold grind activated, though. He just died out in the overworld. So.
Edge has found coal here.
Well, that's a nice first town to find. See if he goes for that magic armor he wants to. Looks like he wants to hold on for the silver shield.
Well, we're going to see what this is first, in case it is Erdrick's armor.
The stones. No, well, that's how you make Erdrick's armor show up. If you buy the magic armor, you're guaranteed an Erdrick's armor like 20 seconds later.
So going for the magic armor instead of saving for silver.
I don't mind that too much. Edge, I mean, the magic armor is going to do nice for him, and plus he still has the grave to go check out, so maybe he's thinking later on if he really wants to, if he sees a silver shield somewhere he really wants, he can go gold grind out of the grave or something.
Well, I understand that. At the same time, too, yeah, I don't think we've seen Hurtmore, or I haven't seen one yet.
Ooh, Edge getting the news about the metal slime. Yeah, I think the magic armor is more the, like, I would rather have 24 defense than 0. I don't know if we're necessarily worried about Hurtmore yet, but 'cause I don't think he saw a full plate there, right? There was no full plate available.
There was a full plate, and there was a half plate, too.
Oh, well. He didn't have enough for full plus silver, right? He could have gone half, though.
Although we do see something that does have Hurtmore, which is the AK.
Oh, that's fun. Actually, I mean, again, that's one of them where it's not that bad once you get the armor. Once you have the armor, either the magic or the Erdrick's armor, that damage reduced to the point where it's probably less than one of their attacks.
Yeah, at that point it would be. And, I mean, there doesn't seem to be a silver in Berkenary.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a silver anywhere yet. Maybe behind the key door, key shop in Cantlin. We haven't been able to check that yet. So yeah, once you get that Erdrick's armor, and you don't have to worry, maybe even before you get that Erdrick's armor, the magic armor even, and you don't have to worry about the Hurtmore as much. That spike tile underneath the castle is an armored knight. You just fling Hurtmores at it. So I think, I wonder if maybe some of our runners, maybe even Edge, will maybe sit down there early and just get a bunch of experience, then do exploring.
And Juyzal getting the lucky metal runaway, although this one's staying.
Yeah, all of a sudden you don't really want to see them. It's going to take a few turns to kill them, and they have that DL2 breath that you can't survive. Ooh, Stoneman being mean to Edge and sending him home.
Yeah, even with that magic armor, still taking 36.
So Edge has seen Swamp. He hasn't checked the tile yet, and it's not like he's going to. I don't know, I'm always kind of curious what that tile is, especially when it's right under the castle. Kind of curious what that tile is. Kind of curious if I can grind there. Curious if I can go grab that princess preemptively. But Edge is going to go off into the world and explore. Jay finding a nice Axe Knight. Edge finding a not-so-nice Red Dragon.
And in typical Red fashion, no run and death.
Yeah, I mean, at least it didn't break out any abilities yet. Bitey red dragons you can at least sort of deal with, I guess.
And we do have level 8 on Jay's side, which is 1 power, 2 speed, 3 hit points, and did not see what the magic was.
Game! You needed to give them 4 magic for the 1, 2, 3, 4 level, but it gave 2 magic, I believe, so it messed up.
And there was a spell he gained, which I guess we'll see here in a moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's some nice spells to pick up. I think the one big one we're looking for is, of course, the Heal More spell. We have to have that to win. But, yeah, I feel like once you have Hurt More, it's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. Jay back into the treasury looking for, I'm guessing, gold. Edge will get his 1, 2, 3, not 4 level. It was at 2 MP. And it looks like Radiant, so... I mean, convenient spell, but not super necessary.
Well, for Edge, I mean, he won't have to bring up any more maps.
And I mean, I do like using Radiant because it's faster for me than bonking my way through a cave, so that's fair, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind bonking, but yeah, I'd rather just Radiant and just get through it real quick.
It's like Edge is exploring back down towards where Mountain Cave was, I believe. I believe he left that 5th chest in Mountain Cave, right? Plus he was unable to explore past there, so we'll see if he doubles back and checks that chest. Meanwhile, Jay is going to go check the coordinates.
He did pick up a large shield while he was at it, too.
Large shield's nice, yeah, it's plus 10 defense. The silver shield will give you plus 20, but is much, much more expensive, so the cost-effective large shield is a nice pickup.
And of course, the wizard decides to move, right when you get next to him.
Ooh, 48 north and 15 west. That is, I believe, countable. We'll see if he goes for it.
At least seeing from where Brackenary is, it looks like it is.
Ooh, Edge, unable to get that Demon Knight. One of the things that Erdrick's Sword will let you do is go after those Demon Knights, and in general, enemies that can't be taken down with Hurt More, but kind of specifically that Demon Knight. Unfortunately, he got 1 attack, and the second one was dodge, so he's got to start over. Ooh, he's heading to the back, maybe thinking about a spike tile check.
And I'm guessing Jay's going for more gold here.
Thinking like maybe a half plate or something. He's going to need to get good rolls on the gold to get a half plate.
Yeah, but he also might be able to take out some things on the way. I mean, it looks like there are Axe Knights up in that way. So, some free gold there.
So it'll be interesting to see also if Edge decides to do... If he checks this spike tile, and I'm assuming he's going to take out the Armored Knight, if he decides to check the... Go grab the princess. Wait, he is in Swamp, right?
Yeah, he's in Swamp.
Oh, I see. Looked like he got a little turned around trying to go to the spike tile. There he goes. He was at the north end. Now he's on his way to the spike tile. There we go.
So it looks like Jay is counting right now. Although he does have to go east, I hope he didn't write down east instead of west, even though it's not that much.
Really wish the old man could just say left and right. There's so many times where I'm like, west, to the right. He's on his way. This is we'll see what he gets. There's, of course it's going to be a required item. We know it's not going to be the death necklace. We've already seen the death necklace. It could be one of our required quest items. I think we're just down to the token that we need to find. Could be that Erdrick's armor. That's what Jay is going to be hoping for. Could also be that fairy flute, though, which is kind of the Zonk prize.
And thank you, SpeedGaming, for the raid. Welcome to some Dragon Warrior Randomizer, as we have Edgeworth and Juyzal going against each other in the bonus bracket here. This is an elimination match, so whoever is the loser of this will be eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, they've been really close, but I think also really close in divergent ways, which is really cool too. It's not like they're just doing the same thing at the same time. You can see Edge is trying to kill one more of these armored knights to pick up the level. Jay has the coordinates, is counting them out. They've each seen, I believe, a couple towns, but I think they're different towns. Or I guess they've both seen Breckenary, but so it's really interesting that they're very neck and neck, but in different ways. And I think Edge, like I said, Edge was trying to get one more for the level and couldn't quite get it done. The hurt more proving to be a bit much still.
Yeah, hopefully this coordinate count's going to be kind of big for Juyzal. I mean, especially if it is armor. Well, never mind. Wizards apparently breathe fire.
Ooh. So one of the things I hope he was doing, he was pausing, so I hope he was writing down landmarks so he can get back there quickly. But yeah, that's kind of like Camion Renekai, I can talk. Camion Renekai points out, that's our second enemy with DL2 breath. That one a little more concerning because you may see wizards in Sharlock, if we're not repelling them by that point.
So it doesn't look like he wrote down the landmark of Breckenary at least, so he's going to have to recount here.
Ooh, no. Edge will get 9. That's a modest level, it helps though. And he gets I believe that's the Repel spell. Yep, he's going to start using that. So he'll be able to, any enemies that he defense breaks, any enemies that his defense is higher than their strength, he will not have to encounter. So that's a nice time save, especially when I have hurt more. You don't want to fight those like easier, smaller enemies.
And even so, the metal slimes with DL2 breath that you might not be able to run away very easy is probably nice to have too.
Oh, definitely for sure. Yeah, you're not seeing them at all. So Edge onto Swamp Continent to see what he can see, and so far nothing, but the map is opening up a lot, so there could be a whole bunch of goodies to find out here.
And it looks like Juyzal's actually writing down the landmark this time, so just in case, seeing this wizard here.
Oh, Axe Knights turned into suddenly not a great grind. We saw the stop spell they had earlier, and they have DL2 breath as well. They do seem to prefer stop spell, the Axe Knights do. I mean, we've seen a few Axe Knights, that's the first DL2 breath we've seen, so at least they seem to prefer stop spell, but, ooh, that might be another one you don't want to encounter in Sharlock.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking 50 or 75% at this time.
Yeah, speaking of Sharlock, you see it on Edge's side, right up there. He can't access it yet, but at least he knows where it is. That's nice. So as far as Sharlock goes, and as far as trying to use Repel and get your defense up, we're going to be hoping for, well, 80 defense will make those wizards go away. So if we can get up to 80 defense, we won't have to worry about their DL2 breath. The Axe Knight's a little trickier. They go up to 94. You need 94 strength to make them not appear. And don't know if we're going to get that high. But as you point out, yeah, they look like they're 50 to 75% stop spell at least. So you might get an occasional annoying DL2 breath, but hopefully they won't be as bad as those wizards. And right by Sharlock, Edge finding the Harp Trading Caves is going to trade his Silver Harp for the Staff of Rain, and now he has 2 of the 3 required items to make the Rainbow Drop. He just needs to find the Erdrick's tokens somewhere, and the Rainbow Drop Trading Cave.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Jay, it looks like he might have miscounted the coordinates.
combing the desert, or swamp, or whatever tile that is. Ooh, look at all the stuff near Sharlock. Edge finding Garanham, which is nice. There's shops and such, but there's also a key door. He does have keys, and he can check the back for 3 treasure chests plus another cave. I think I saw a town on the same screen, another unexplored cave on the screen, so everything's huddled up near Sharlock over there on Swamp Continent.
Yeah, so it's looking like that other town's going to be Hawksness based on everything else we've seen.
Ooh, Hawksness grind.
Yeah, depending on what the spike tile is, I mean, Hawksness might be the play since you're right next to Garanham.
Yeah, it could provide a nice grind, although I don't know what we're really... I mean, we know now. I don't know what we're hoping for. Maybe the Armored Knight with Hurt More, but they're underneath... there's a Silver Shield, by the way. They're underneath the castle. We know the Axe Knights have a little DL2, but I guess you're kind of hoping for them. They're the best option for a grind. Otherwise, things like blues and reds and golems and stuff, I don't think we can kill any of those yet.
Yeah, and Jay's still combing these hills and not finding anything.
Up to pointed out a little while ago that this is taking Jay a long time, but at the same time, Edge hasn't seen Caitlyn, and if this is the armor, well, that could pay off big time.
The worst case thing is, yeah, you happen to see Fairy Flute here.
Even the Fairy Flute, though, you just throw a golem on that Hawksness tile and chuck the armor under there, and the Fairy Flute could come out big sometimes.
Yeah, but you're also making it seem like, it won't wake up after the first turn. Or at least by my luck, it won't.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing, too, is you have something like a token or something where you're like, well, I need this, but I don't need this right away, and I just spent, 5 minutes of the mid-game trying to find this thing that I don't even need for a while. Edgeworth finding Tablet Cave, which is a free cave. He does have Radiance, so he doesn't have to worry about getting lost in here, which is actually a concern. If you, with no encounters, you can get turned around and lost in here. But he gets his one item, which is a Cursed Belt, the second one that we've seen so far.
So what we have seen the thing on Cole, which was the stones, and we do have coordinates. So Hawks may not have something.
Yeah, we're unsure if Hawksness has anything yet or not. We'll get, of course, a check from Edge soon, but it looks like Jay might be death warping here. He's wandering through the swamp a little bit. And appropriately, Hawksness is in swamp. I didn't see the swamp before, but appropriately it's there. Ooh, level 10 for Edge. Actually, Jay, if he can get this Armored Knight down, is going to get level 9 as well. 10 is another nice, modest level. 6 power is decent.
Yeah, at this point, any small gains are fine.
Ooh, Jay couldn't quite survive the attack, so he's sent back home.
So now I wonder if he's going to rescue the princess here, or if he's going to try one more time.
Ooh, it's a blue dragon. I mean, you can hurt more them. They're 50% hurt moreable.
Yeah, especially rolling a 28 to begin with, it would be great hurt more. But it takes down 3.
Did it though. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, 3 swings, why not? And there's the armor.
Oh, all right. So that armor is gonna swing this heavily in Edge's favor. Jay, don't know if he's still doing the coordinates or not, but we know the coordinates now have to either be a Fairy Flute or a token.
Yeah, the only advantage he might get if it happens to be a token.
Yeah, the problem is with the token, you don't really have to get to it quickly at all, and once Edge finds Caitlyn and the coordinates, he knows where the princess is. He might just count it himself, but he can go grab the princess. He knows an Armored Knight's guarding it, so he'll be able to. In a few levels, the Armored Knight won't be any big deal. So even if it's a token, it's not going to take too long at the higher levels.
Yeah, and Jay unfortunately took another death to a wizard.
I mean, that's the other thing, too. Lorgon pointing out the count was a little off, but there's some nasty enemies up there. An Armored Knight gave Jay some trouble. The wizard breathed fire on him a few times. So it's not the easiest count to do, not necessarily because of the numbers, just because of all the stuff that's there, sending you home.
Lorgon, yes, he did check it. He saw it was the Armored Knight.
Garfield has the stats for us on level 10 that Edgeworth is dealing with, and it looks like 78 strength, which explains why he's sitting here attacking this blue dragon. I think he was going for level 11 off that. He's just a little ways. He was one blue dragon away from level 11 and unable to quite get it, but still got some good experience from that.
Yeah, I mean, he has a 2 times experience lead at this point, and the longer Jay stays trying to do this count, the worse it's just going to get.
Yeah, it's, again, unfortunate, because Jay doesn't know. The coordinates were 48 north and 15 west. So he's in the general area, but, again, he doesn't know, like, again, for all he knows, it could be the armor there. And like I said, if it was the armor, Edge still has not seen Cantlin, so that could have been a huge boost. Just sort of unfortunate for him that it's going to end up being either the token or the flute.
Yeah, the only positive that could happen is if he happens to get this coordinates this time, and maybe go back to where or I guess this is the way to Garenham, it looks like.
Garenham was over on Swamp Continent, so he's got to go back through Tantagle, and then I think you go to the northeast off of Swamp Cave or something like that to get there. It's a little windy way, but it's over on Swamp. Edge gets 11, which has meh power, but does have some agility. Garfield had the stats up for us, and the agility was kind of lacking, so at least they pick up a little agility. I don't think they got a spell, though, right?
They got outside.
I don't think they got the spell, then. Yeah, I don't think they got... Healmore is the one we're really looking for, so no Healmore yet. Edgeworth quickly approaching Grindingo, by the way. He still needs that token. We don't know where the token is. Could be on the overworld map somewhere. That Jay might be on his way to finding it. Could be in a treasure chest somewhere, maybe in the grave, for example. We don't know where that is. And he needs Rainbow Drop Cave, Rainbow Drop Trade-In. That's kind of it. Well, and Healmore, but... '80 strength. Garfield letting us know 80 strength on level 11, which is going to put him at 122 attack power. Plus hurt more.
Yeah, this counts costing Jay too much at this point. He needs to go do something else at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those frustrating ones, though, too, where you feel like you've dumped, 10 minutes into it, and you're like, well, I gotta get something, What if it's the armor? I gotta make this pay off. Again, we know it's not the armor, but he's or it could be the sword, too. He hasn't seen the sword yet, either. And so it's one where you're just sort of feeling like, I gotta get something out of this, right? It's so hard to give these up when you've invested so much time.
Yeah, I know counting coordinates isn't, his greatest skill, at least from talking to him from before. So, yeah, just the longer he stays on this, the more Edge is just going to pull away.
Yeah, I do like going for it. I do like trying to count them right away, because it could have been a huge boost, but I mean, yeah, at this point, you spent a lot of your time just here, so... Ooh, is that a little cave down there? I don't think I saw that cave before. That little, yeah, that one over there.
2 caves on that little island. It looks like.
Those might be interesting for him to note later. I wonder if Edge. I know Edge was kind of wandering through here, this same area, just doing exploration. I wonder if he saw them and he'll head over to those. Edge did pick up a large shield. He did find Cantlin, by the way, so he's going to have his coordinates. We'll see how he deals with the coordinates, if he decides to count them, or if he decides to just go grab the princess.
He might just return here, knowing that he only has 2 things left to find.
That's the other thing, too, from Edgeworth's point of view. Joy does pick up level 9. From Edge's point of view, what could be there? It could be the token, it could be the flute, that's it. So yeah, I'm kind of curious if he decides to go explore and do other things that are quicker and look for that token somewhere else, because that's all he needs, right, is a token, really.
Yeah, but it looks like he might just be saving the princess here.
I mean, that also makes sense, too. You can go save the princess, he knows it's an armored knight, he can go kill a bunch of armored knights. He has Erdrick's armor, so the hurt more is whatever. He can go kill a whole bunch of armored knights, pick up some experience, and check the coordinates all at once. Ooh, Juyzal taking another armored knight death, so... Yeah, Edge has definitely built up a little bit of a lead as Juyzal went for the coordinate play, and it has not really worked out.
Yeah, I really hope he just does something different at this point. It looks like that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it does look like what he's doing, and again, that's kind of tough when you spend that much time and don't get it, but I mean, you're right. At some point, you have to just move on and do other things.
Yeah, as much as it hurts, to not be able to count it correctly, sometimes you just need to save the princess. I mean, I should know.
I mean, to be fair, though, he is the princess, so, like, shouldn't he be able to just tell himself what the coordinates are?
Oh, that's a fair point.
I didn't mention it before. I do like the sprite choice. We have the Dragon Lord versus the princess. I think that's kind of a nice little turnabout there from how it usually is, as Edge does kill that Armored Knight and gets the princess.
It does look like that Jay's heading towards where Mountain Cave is, so at least this will be a little bit of a positive.
That's the other one that hasn't been checked. We still haven't seen the 5th chest in Mountain Cave, which, I mean, I guess in theory could have the token, but, I mean, odds are probably not.
Yeah, I mean, Edge also, has that one cave above Garenham to check out too, which could be Grave, or it could be the Jerk.
Right, he still needs to find the Rainbow Drop Trading Cave, so he does have a couple of things left to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would go... Right, I don't know if I go all the way back to Mountain to check that one, but it could be interesting if Juyzal does full clear Mountain, because you're right, he's passing right by it now. Be interesting to see if he does full clear it. If the token were there, that could swing things back a little bit. Ooh, but a werewolf got him.
Yeah, Jay's taken an unfortunate death, especially right close to Mountain here at this point.
Yeah, but as far as exploration goes, he still has a lot of stuff he hasn't seen, so he might head back down there anyway, knowing that there's land there, and end up finding Mountain Cave. He does need to get there eventually, because it has his Erdrick sword. Not super urgent to get the sword again, because they have hurt more, but it's something you gotta eventually pick up.
And it looks like Edge is having a little bit of trouble, Okay, never mind, he's got it.
Yeah, walking out of Swamp is kind of weird. I don't, usually we walk into Swamp to the Spike Tail and Death Warp or outside out of there, so he got a little bit turned around walking outside, but he got out, and now he's going to return the Princess and looks like do a quick coordinate check.
So I don't think Edge did see those 2 caves that were up in the north, right, of Tentacle. So, I wonder if he's actually going to see them when he does his coordinates.
Yeah, that will be maybe a nice little side effect too. And then, of course, if the token's on the overworld spot, he only needs to find the Rainbow Drop Cave, the Jerk Cave. Ruler with an amazing question. If Edgeworth, as the Dragon Lord 1, dies in combat, does he turn into DL2? That might be his strategy, is to kill himself so he becomes DL2, right? I'm not entirely sure if that's how it works, but that'd be amazing.
And Edge is heading east of Breckenary here, which is not where the coordinates are going to be at.
Didn't you have to go a touch east so you could go far enough north? Oh, maybe that's what he's doing, just doing that little zigzag?
Yeah, but I mean, it's west of Breckenary, so maybe he's just checking this out.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Either that or he's written the coordinates down wrong.
Uh-oh. Let's see if the Gwaelin's check lets him know he's on the wrong side. This could even things up. Man, these coordinates could end up giving both of our owners trouble. Edge on 2,999 experience, and I'll let you guess how many you need to get 12. Oh, wait. I thought the Snowman would tell us, but the Snowman has heal more.
Well, can't we just, all we gotta do is kill a blue slime for the level. That's all we need.
Yeah, it's 3,000 the next level, and Edge is sitting on 2,999, and he's going to sit there for a touch longer.
Well, at least this will maybe send him in the right direction this time.
Ooh, Jay has got Mountain Cave, so he's going to get his Erdrick sword. He's going to get a couple keys, which won't help him, because he already has keys. But he'll also get that 5th check, and again, on the off chance that the token's there, it could take Edge a very long time to get back to that 5th chest. It's not super good odds, but if it's there...
Yeah, I mean, if it happens to be there, it's going to be really big.
Blastoid asked in chat too, Lorgon answered, but if you throw away the Dragon Scale, you lose your protection. You do not. So if you equip the Dragon Scale, you get +2 defense no matter what. Same thing with the Fighter's Ring. If you equip the Fighter's Ring, you get +2 attack no matter what. So you'll see our runners eventually probably throw those away, but they will be able to keep their bonus.
And unfortunately, Jay's taking a death in Mountain.
Before he got the sword, but that's, I mean, that's not okay, but he'll go back. He'll go back there, I think, and go clear that. So at least he's seen it and he knows where it is. Edge, I think you're right. I think Edge has turned around because he's searching Swamp Continent now.
Yeah, especially when you're on the bottom of the continent, you've written something down wrong.
I always hate that feeling when you go to count to use Gwaylen's Love and you realize that it's in the middle of the ocean and you're like, oh no.
Well, we will see what 12 is here, which is 1 power, 2 speed, 2 hit points, and 5 magic. Great level.
Great thing about level 12 is we are now closer to level 13. In a weird way, though, this could end up helping Edgeworth, this east-west thing, because if this ends up leading him right to where Rainbow Drop Cave is, that would be nice exploration anyway, because he is exploring new stuff he hasn't seen before, so at least there's that.
Yeah, but we did see 2 caves in that little desert below the swamp, and we did have a cave above Garenham. So we know there's 3 caves, and I don't think we've seen Free Stuff Cave either.
Do we know how to get... We saw it. Do we know how to get there? Could that be off of a swamp somewhere, that little island with 2 caves?
I think it's just west of Breckenridge through that swamp.
Oh, is that all? I didn't know if we had seen a path there or not yet.
I just don't think anyone's really checked it because there's no reason to go through the swamp.
Ooh, Juz is doing some, or Joy is doing some gold grinding, and he has seen Cantlin, so he knows what goodies are there. A little unfortunate. He's seen there's a flame sword in Cantlin. He might gold grind for the flame sword, which is perfectly normal play, except we know that once he goes back to Mountain, he's going to replace that flame sword really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, at least the good thing is, you know, if he does get magic armor, he's not taking so much damage from these AKs.
That is true. Magic armor will help, and I don't know if we saw a silver shield in Cantlin, but if he can upgrade to a silver, that will help as well.
Yeah, we did see one here in Garenham, so you know, maybe if there's one behind the locked door.
Yeah, Garenham definitely has a silver, but I don't think Juyzal has seen that yet, Garenham yet. He went to 26, so we'll see what he's got in mind. Oh, there's bonus cave you were speaking of.
And pretty much a zonk there.
Yeah, just some wings. At least a quick, easy check, though. Yeah, I'll be kind of curious to see if Jay can pick up a silver shield, if there is one available in Cantlin. You never know. Something like, if he can start defense break... I guess our agility's low, but if he can somehow, like, defense break, say, an Axe Knight, or if he can defense break a Wizard, whereas Edge can't, little thing like that might make a difference, not having to deal with, you know, DL2 Wizards or something like that.
Yeah, and Edge is fighting this red, which, you know, unfortunately did 98 damage and wasn't enough.
Oh, that's rough. It's a little tough. We don't have Heal More. With Heal More, that's... And with the strength they have in Heal More, that's just routine. But sadly, with no Heal More, that's just short, looks like.
So, no silver shield behind the locked door. He does get a full plate, and he's going to stock up on keys here.
Alright, so he's got the Flame Sword, he's got the full plate, and he's got the large shield. That's not bad. That's some decent equipment for sure.
And we have Edge going back to Swamp Continent, trying to find these coordinates.
Now, if we just saw a bonus cave up there, I believe that means the 2 caves we saw on that little island have to be the things we're looking for, right? The Grave and the Jerk Cave?
Yeah, that would be correct.
So sadly, he's not going to find anything while exploring around the Swamp Continent, huh?
No, not at this point. I mean, once you go north of Charlock, there's nothing else.
Elastoid is asking in chat, the silver was in Garenham, are there multiples? The shops are completely randomized? There could be. In theory, I think you could find silver shields in every single shop, but, you know, obviously that doesn't happen very often. So there is a silver shield in Garenham, but it could show up in other shops just randomly. So, unfortunately, Jay has not seen Garenham, though, so he does not know of the silver shield there.
Yeah, I think Garenham is the only place since I don't think we saw one in Cole. I think only a large shield was in Cole.
Yeah, I think we've seen all the shops now, right? I don't know if we saw the Remolder shop, but I think we've seen all the shops. I think we've seen the only place it has shown up is in Garenham. kind of like Edge's decision here to go to the Blue Dragon. You have Garanham close by for refills, and he's going to be able to kill these things real quick.
So it's looking like Jay might be going to the second continent at this point. Or he might be saving the princess. He's saving.
I mean, we know he needs to get to the second continent to find, you know, all this stuff that Edges around, Hawksness, Garanham, and so forth. But man, he can full clear that mountain cave.
Yeah, and it might also be, you know, not completing it might be a problem too if he sees the grave and decides to go through that.
Well, again, maybe the token is there. It's possible. I think it's dwindling chances, but it's possible that the token's in there somewhere.
Yeah, but I expect him to, you know, complete the coordinates and get the rest of this stuff, and then maybe just dive grave, thinking that the sword might be there.
Ooh, Edge is just feasting on these blue dragons. It's a touch annoying without heal more, because you saw him after each fight heal, 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 but still pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking him out in 3 swings, you know, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, they're pretty reliably 3-shottable, and you could maybe even get him with 2 if you're super lucky, or crit. Kind of a met level. Was that heal more that showed up?
Nope. One 370 and was not heal more.
Ooh, so that's not exciting.
Jay has found coal though, so he will get his stones here.
Alright, so he's onto the... Oh right, the stones were over here in coal on the Swamp Continent, so that's another thing he needed to pick up on Swamp Continent. So he's gonna find a whole bunch of stuff real quickly and catch up on exploration real fast as he looks through this Swamp Continent.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many more fights Edge is going to take here.
Yeah, it's kind of a curious question. Like, they're definitely not in go mode yet. No heal more, and I think, maybe the MP is lacking a little bit? Yeah, it looks like 66 MP is kind of meh. But, you know, at the same time, if you pick up more levels, more experience, it's easier to do the little exploration that's left. It's easier to go find the token in the Jerk Cave. But you can also get experience while doing that. So if you get grinding, if you get go level experience now, you're kind of wasting all those fights you'd find on your way to those other things. So kind of interesting how far he's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time too, he doesn't have much left to do. I mean, he has the exploration, and granted, he's still turned around on these coordinates.
Yeah, again, assuming the coordinates have the token, but yeah, you know, the grave, the Jerk Cave, we think we've spotted just north of Tantagle, so those are not too far away. I guess more interesting to see if he'll just burn off all of his resources here and then go off and finish his errands, or if he's going to go actually refill and come back and do a fully dedicated grind right now.
Yeah, Jay might have been in trouble here with an Armored Knight, but he was able to get away.
Should have a better time with this one since he has more HP, can hurt more this one down.
Well, also not getting back attacked also help that fight too.
Oh well, yeah, that always helps. So Edge is refilling in Garanham, and is he back to Hawksness? He's heading that way. He is going to do a fully dedicated grind right now.
I mean, I understand it, but at the same time too, you've run into a bunch of Axe Knights, Armor Knights. You know, I don't see why you just don't get the experience on the way at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing is with Hurt More, I mean, I guess we don't have Heal More yet. With Hurt More, you can do some damage to those Axe Knights and Armored Knights, and you're pretty safe to run around and do the errands. Like you said, pick up the experience while you're doing that. You always like to do 2 things at once, right? You always like to, you got to find your gear, you've got to explore, and you've got to get experience. You like to do 2 of those at once if you can. And so if he would be able to pick up the token and find the Jerk Cave while getting experience, that'd be nice. But at the same time, I get this too, right? If you boost up the stats, you cast Repel, you just fly through the exploration as well. I mean, both ways can work.
Yeah, I understand it, but I don't know. I just feel like there's so many good enemies on the overworld, especially with having Erdrick's armor at this point. You know, I don't see why the experience grind wouldn't be that bad.
Possibly one of the grind to heal mores and then go do all the things, which would be nice. Heal more would make you, I want to say, invincible. Jay has found Garanham, so he'll get his goodies here.
Yeah, he'll see. I don't think there was much in here, but he will get the Hawksness though.
Yeah, Hawksness and that very important armor will help him a lot. Ursine asking what happened to put Edge so far ahead. Jay found the coordinates first and tried to do a count, and the count didn't quite work out. In a couple ways, right? Jay was unable to find the search spot, but also Jay was banking on, maybe it's one of the Erdrick's items there, and we don't know what's there yet, but we know it's going to be either a flute or token, so something uninteresting. Whoa, Edge gets 14 and all the response speed, all the agility. That'll help defensively a lot. They were lacking that, so that's big.
Yeah, Jay's getting really close to Silver Shield, so he might just go back into the Garanham treasury and pick up the gold for the silver.
And that could make a big difference. Like we were saying, we've seen a couple of enemies with DL2 breath, so if you have plus 10 defense and you're able to repel them in Sharlock, that could make a really big difference.
Yeah, especially picking up 18 agility at 14.
Yeah, and the experience lead does look like it's wide, and it's wide. But at the same time, right, Edgeworth is doing some grinding right now, which is why it's larger. Edge does have a few errands to run, so if Jay can get these errands run and find these last couple pieces, maybe he can catch up in grinding while Edge is finishing the errands, maybe.
Yeah, and Garfield's showing us the stats. If Jay picks up the Silver Shield, I mean, he'll be at 89 defense, so he'll be defense breaking quite a bit.
And we don't have heal more, so you're going to get a little agility over that. With the Silver Shield, defense breaking the Axe Knight is not out of the question.
Yeah, and as we've seen, I mean, there's quite a few jerk enemies in Sharlock at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, definitely want to get up to 80 and avoid those wizards, I think. I don't think you really want to take some DL2 breath from any wizards, but, and in general, just the more stuff you can repel. If you get up to 86, you're repelling your Star Wyverns and werewolves, and I think werewolves had something mean too, didn't they? And 88's green dragons. Just the fewer encounters can sometimes speed you through Sharlock faster.
And I just want to, point out that nice 61 minimal crit by Edge on the blue. That was great.
Oh wow, 61 is a min crit, isn't it?
And Jay is picking up silver here, so he's going to have quite a bit of defense.
Alright, so we'll see if he can use that defense to his advantage to catch up here.
Yeah, once he gets armor here, he's going to be like, oh no, what was on the coordinates? Did I waste all this time for nothing?
Yeah, it's going to be kind of a bittersweet... Oh, he's got to get a red dragon out of the way first, though. Oh, no. Oh, no help in the spells. He's going to get one more chance. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's not having any luck on these enemies.
Oh, I don't think we've even seen... I don't think Edge has run into a red dragon. He's been in and out of Hawksness a ton. I don't think he's even seen a red dragon, has he? And,
well, he just did. It's sent back by one.
Well... Okay, but... Oh, and it's a long walk back to Hawksness, too. We'll see if Jay goes back there. He doesn't know what's on the tile yet, so...
Up to Jay, he might not have equipped the Fighter's Ring.
That's true. He got the sword and fighter's ring at the same time, and we were just so preoccupied with how ridiculously good the mountain cave was. I don't even remember if he equipped his fighter's ring or not.
All right. Well, I mean, Edge is the only one that that has it. So either Garfield's stats are just a little off, or he hasn't equipped it.
Jay has not gotten into the mountain, not gotten anything, I don't think, out of the mountain cave. He definitely did not make it to the sword/fighter's ring corner of the mountain cave, so...
Yeah, it looks like Jay might just be pick up the princess here.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go and check the coordinates. They are close to the castle, right? He knows where Hawksness is, but it's super far away. Of course, as soon as I say Edge hasn't seen a red dragon, now he gets 2 in succession, so... Sorry, Edge. Oh, he gets away from that one, though.
Yeah, Lorgon pointing out that strength is only 76.
And Ruler asking, yeah, Jay is NYC guy incognito. Yeah, he's NYC guy on the Discord, which is much easier to pronounce. But his Twitch is Juyzal. He said pronounce it any way you want to, so I think we've been going with Jay.
And in typical Rai Guy fashion, he has cursed Edge with the red dragon.
Just trying to make it closer. We do see, by the way, a neat little thing on the on Jay's side there. If you play as the princess, you can't rescue yourself, so you rescue Prince Guimond, the usual Dragon Warrior hero.
Yeah, and also too, to compare how it normally is, where wherever Gwaelin is and Tintagel is pretty much the opposite of what the directions are. In this, the directions are going to be completely wherever Gwaelin is. So if you happen to be north and west and you do Guimond's Love, you're going to get north and west coordinates.
That is one of the very interesting little, I hope Jay knows about that. He does. He knows the general area where the thing is in, so he'll figure it out, I'm sure, if he doesn't already know about that. But that's one of the cute little quirks, right? Not just the sprite, but...
Yeah, Jay's played a bunch of Gwaelin, so I'm pretty sure he's aware.
Oh, that's true. This is not going to be his first time using the sprite, yeah. And like I said, he knows the general area where it's in. But yeah, that's one that I definitely feel like can catch you off guard if you're not aware of it. Well, Brian, the coordinates make sense the other way, too. They're just backwards. It's a different kind of sense.
And as proof, we're not all good counters like you, Brian, so, we'll let you have your way, and we'll have our way.
I can count just fine. I'm just too lazy to count.
I mean, that's me in mapping, so yeah.
I learned to count from this game. We just had the 1, 2, 3, 2 level, so that's how I count. 1, 2, 3, 2. Works every time.
I thought your counting was 1 cat, 2 cat, 3 cat, 4 cat.
Can't even do that right every time.
Alright, so we're gonna see how close Jay really was.
Man, how did he not search this spot? It's right... I feel like I saw him search that spot. Did he search everything else? Ooh, it is the token! Interesting! Yeah, I don't know how he didn't search that spot. I thought he searched every single one of these mountains, but apparently he didn't. So he's got the token, which could actually let him catch up because Edge is turned around on those coordinates, so we know he's going to have to get that straightened out. So we'll see how long it takes Edge to straighten that out, and we'll see if Jay can catch up. Is Jay headed back towards Mountain Cave? That'd be good for him.
Yeah, but at the same time, too, this 5,000 experience lead is really overwhelming.
It is, but Jay will be able to cut into that once he starts grinding, and he does have the silver shield, so perhaps that extra defense break, that extra defense breaking and repelling, perhaps that will let him catch up. Perhaps.
Maybe, but I mean, we saw the big agility gain on 14, so he still has quite a bit to go. And Edge gets 15, which is 1 power, 1 speed, 4 hit points, and 23 magic, which means we have a level 16 heal more.
Yeah, that's, in some ways that's kind of bad for Jay, actually, because, these level 16, I don't know the exact stats, I just missed them, but I feel like we might have ghost stats now, or be really close to ghost stats now, but we have to hang around for heal more, which is awesome because you just get to become super overpowered. You have to wait for heal more, right? There's nothing else to do. Which means easier Charlock dives, and part of what Jay is going to be hoping for is that Charlock trips Edge up, but the more overpowered we have to get, the longer we have to wait around for heal more, the easier the Charlock dive is going to be for Edge.
Yeah, and Jay just took another death in Mountain. It looks like he's heading back to Hawksness.
Jeez, Mountain Cave has not been nice for him. I mean, he has to go to both places, right? He has to go to Hawksness for his armor, and he has to go to Mountain for the sword. So, but that's what, the third time he's been sent home from Mountain Cave without getting to the bottom.
Yeah, unfortunately, back attack, Axe Knight that stop spelled him, so he can't hurt more. So he decided to attack, and unfortunately, he probably forgot about the breath.
Ooh, Edge is attacking this wizard. Did not get the DL2 breath, so that was fortunate, and 2 shots that out of the way. I wonder if Edge, he does still have some resources. I wonder if Edge is going back just to refill, or he knows Heal More is 16, thinking maybe Heal More's level. Jeez, the Metal Slime Fire Breeze on Jay, but I don't think it was too far from the castle at least. I wonder if he's just going to finish off 16 while he goes and does his errands.
Yeah, at this point too, I'm worried about his key situation. I don't know if he's been keeping track of it. I haven't seen him buy any.
Well, that's true. You do need keys to get to Swamp, and I mean, Edge hasn't seen Remolder yet, so if he runs out of keys, he could go back into Mountain for them, but... Red Dragon, and Edge is going to try to chop through it, and I think should be able to here.
Yeah, with these rolls, he still might be able to get through.
Ooh, the 19. So you almost cursed in that time with the 19, but it was just enough.
Look, I wanted to take some of the heat away from you, so I figured, I'd be the one.
Look, I'm trying to get him Red Dragons for his grind, okay? I don't know what the problem is. They give a lot of experience. Who wouldn't want to grind a Red Dragon? Edge deciding that blue is a much better color of dragon to go after, though, and he's back on the grind. Looks like Jay is about to join him in Hawksness, so if he can make it there, he'll get this blue dragon hopefully killed. And he only has a flame sword, doesn't have the Erdrick sword, but the flame sword should be enough to get through the blue.
Or he might try hurt more strats and just have to attack it once or twice.
Ooh, he does try hurt more strats, but doesn't get the first one.
And he needs a run from this battle to heal up.
Yep, and there it was. He does run, and he's going to heal up and give it another try. Maybe try to, land the first hurt more, and if he doesn't run kind of thing.
Generally at this HP, that's probably what you want to do.
He's going to hack. He gets a nice 25 there. He needs to get to at least 74 to have a shot. There's another 20, so he's up to 45 on that.
I mean, he's rolling decently, so he probably should get it here.
67... Oh my gosh. Wait, was that 93 wasn't enough?
Yeah, 93 was not enough.
Goodness. The blue dragons can have anywhere between 74 and 98 HP. He got a long way into that range, but apparently not enough, as if the game wasn't being mean enough to him already.
Yeah, he is not having the greatest luck here. And it's the reason why you probably want to hurt more. Just since, you do 58, 60. It takes only 2 more shots, maybe.
Yeah, that's still rough to do 93 to a blue dragon. 93 is going to kill a lot of blue dragons.
And I think the frustration is starting to sit in with Jay, because he's kind of mismenuing.
Yeah, and as we notice here that, despite all the bad luck that Jay has maybe had, the experience lead will go with ballooned to around 7,000, so things are not so hot right now. And the only things that Jay has going for him, he needs to get these errands done quickly, but again, just needs to hope that Edge takes a long time to figure out the backwards coordinates, maybe takes a long time to find the Jerk Cave, maybe Sharlock trips him up, but Edge has made this grind work out really nicely. It's not taking many resources. He's already about to get to 16 in a second. 16 and heal more, maybe ghost stats as well. So yeah, Jay's definitely running out of time here. Edge is closing this one up pretty quickly.
At least it looks like he's going to find Shrine Cave here, which will get him the Staff of Rain. So at least he's not going to miss that.
Oh, because he was going south of Sharlock that whole time, and so he hadn't seen it yet?
And 16 is coming up for Edge here. He is going to get Heal Morse, which is what we want. And 0529.
Yeah, it's maybe probably not going to get it done. Alright, so JC and all this other stuff around that area, I don't think this had wings or something, so it's not super important. I think the only real important thing in this area was that Erdrick's armor and that blue dragon.
And Jay's just checking north here, see if there's anything else. But as far as we know, there's nothing above here.
Yeah, Lorgon, the chest we haven't seen yet, the bottom one in Mountain, the last one in Mountain Cave we haven't seen. We haven't seen anything of Grave. No one has stepped foot in the Grave, which we believe is just north of Tantago, along with the Jerk Cave. No one's seen that yet either. But we do know the tokens on the overworld. We found all of our other quest items. We got all of our Erdrick stuff, so we pretty much know there can't be anything of interest in there.
And here goes Edge exploring this part of the continent.
Oh, trying to find 15 east instead of 15 west. Or maybe looking for the Jerk Cave, too. We don't know if he spotted that across the way.
Yeah, he's explored that northwest part, but I don't believe he saw those caves.
Right, so he's still hunting around for where those could be.
And Jay, unfortunately, running into another Red Dragon, got sent back. And it looks like he's going this way. At least he checked his keys, so he's probably going to stock up here.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, from Edge's point of view, the token could be in the grave, but he rescued the princess. He has the coordinates, so you've got a 50-50 from Edge's point of view that the token's on the overworld. Once you have the princess and you know the coordinates, and you know it's 50-50 that the last thing he needs on the overworld, I think you definitely go overworld hunting, but it does look like he's kind of gotten east and west mixed up.
At least he's running into these these Axe Knights, getting a 130 a pop.
Yeah, they're not bad for experience at all, and he can repel a lot of stuff at level 16, so he's not going to have to deal with a overconfident Drakey. Jay's going to pick up 12 here, it looks like. Yeah, Lorgon, Edge definitely did want to grind before he did all of his errands, and looks like he did grind to heal more, so we're saying with heal more, he sort of feels like he's pretty much invincible right now. Heal more, hurt more, big stick, armor. I don't know there's much in the overworld that's going to stop him.
I mean, right now, the only thing in the overworld that's going to stop him is these coordinates.
Left and right. Why can't that old man just say left and right?
Look, admitting as a man, directions are hard.
If the king could give us a map, too, like, it's his kingdom, right? Could he just hand me a map of it? He must have one somewhere.
Oh no, actually these caves are on the same continent.
They were north of Sharlock. Alright, so Edge is got Grave, and he's uninterested. I do wonder, I mean, he knows the other one has to be Rainbow Drop Cave. I do, maybe a little surprised and just check the top 3 real quick. He does know 50-50 the tokens on the coordinates, but if it's not, it could be one of those top 3 that he can check super fast.
Yeah, it's kind of weird just exiting out, but I guess he just wanted to make sure, this is drop. And Jay did get the Erdrick's armor, finally.
Alright, so he's on his path. He's got the Erdrick's armor, the silver shield, and Flame Sword's not bad. Again, there's no huge rush to the Erdrick sword, given they have hurt more. Looks like Edge knows that's Rainbow Drop Cave over there. He's really he's focused on these coordinates. Doesn't want to check the top of grave. He's got tunnel vision for these coordinates, which we do know is right. That's where the last thing he needs is on these coordinates.
And he does see it is on first continent, so he will be heading that way.
Alright, so now he's got it all sorted. And he's seen where Rainbow Drop Cave is, so he's going to know exactly where he has to go. That's going to take him right back to Hawksness and his favorite grind. Ooh, Jay finding the caves. That might actually be bad luck for him because he might end up full clearing grave now.
And Edge is not heading towards the coordinates.
Oh no. Yeah, I think Edge must be mixed up and think it's 45 north, and he's trying really hard to go 15 east. He finds Remolder instead. Which does have a treasure chest, so I guess he's going to check it for the token, just in case. We pretty much know that... Oh, we've already seen this one, actually. We know the token's not here, but it's an herb. Yeah, a little unfortunate that Jay's about to find the grave, because from his point of view, he still needs the Erdrick sword, he still needs... was that actually all he needs? But it could be here from his point of view.
Yeah, hopefully maybe if he sees Flute, maybe he won't dive, but he's more likely going to dive.
Yeah, and I mean, again, to be fair, Sword being here is just as likely as Sword being in Mountain Cave, and he's here, so...
And the Armor Knight has Heal More also.
Oh, funsies. That definitely makes Edge's decision to grind the Blue Dragons look even better. You know, you had some Armored Knights. They had low MP, which is why I'm assuming Edge went to the Blue Dragon in the first place, but instead of the Armored Knight underneath the castle. But with Armored Knights with Heal More, yeah, I'll pass.
So now I'm not quite sure what Edge is doing here. I mean, maybe he's going for the 5th chest in Mountain.
A little strange that he didn't want to check. He was so focused on the coordinates, he didn't want to check the top 3 in the grave, but he's going back for these singles. Maybe his idea was to look for the coordinates, and now that the coordinates have kind of gotten away from him, maybe he's trying to find the token other spots now.
Jay did just check the top 3 and just exit out, which we know is the good play.
Alright, so that'll save him a little bit of time. The top 3 don't take too long to check, so that's fine. Did he go into the other cave to check, to just verify it was a rainbow drop, or did he already know that? I guess he would have known that.
Yeah, he already got the drop.
Oh, he got it, okay. Oh, right, he already had the 3, he already had the token, of course, yeah. So Jay is now sitting in kind of grind and go mode, kind of because he still needs the sword.
Okay, maybe Edge is finally going to coordinates here. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, he looks like he's on the right path here. So Jay is just one sword shy of grind and go, but also he's got a really big experience lead to make up. He is grinding these blue dragons, which does look like the faster grind, but without heal more. And he's down on power versus Edge's level 16 power. This is going to take a while for him to get these blue dragons. I'm not sure he's going to get enough, especially Edge is right in the area of the token.
I appreciate the slime just trying to stop him so he can check coordinates here. And he's repelling.
That slime thinks it's his token.
The slime was being a gentleman and trying to say, "Here, sir, the token's right here."
I'm the real hero. That's my token. Uh-oh. Jay finding one of those. Well, I guess Jay was shy on resources. Still, I think you'd rather go back to Garenham and refill, but if you have to die, dying with 1 MP is better anyway.
And Edge is going to check on the Sparkle Bridge for the coordinates.
Yeah, then he bonked there too. Yeah, you're right, up to. He must have had some issue with what he wrote down. Because now he's returning. He was in this sort of general area, but he's returning. Cantlin is not super far away. He does have the armor. He could go recheck that.
Yeah, I mean, it is just east of here.
Yeah, he is walking in the right-ish direction, but he's into Breckenary now for a refill. Yeah, refill.
It does look like Jay's going back to Mountain, so hopefully he can get a sword here.
Alright, so if Jay gets his sword, he'll be able to go to the grind while Edge is still sorting out his coordinates and token stuff, but boy, that's still a big experience lead to make up. The Silver Shield will help a little bit, but alright, Edge is in the right general vicinity again. Does he have it? He's just a couple tiles away. I think he's going to get it here shortly.
He's heading here.
Alright, he's in the area. Edge will feel probably... there he goes, he's got his token. Let's say Edge will probably feel a little bit behind because of all the, left, right, east, west, walking around stuff that it took to get that token, but as Up2 pointed out, they probably both spent about an equal amount of time on the coordinates.
Yeah, but still, Edge was able to grind and Jay was not.
Right, Edge was not taking any deaths at all. Remember, Jay was definitely taking deaths to the Armored Knights and all that stuff, the Werewolves, Wizards up there, and Edge was just sort of swatting them away, so... Yeah, Jay does pick up his sword, he does pick up his fighter ring, he is going to outside return, he knows he's in grind and go mode, so he's going to get back to, I imagine, Hawksness as soon as possible.
Yeah, more than likely, I mean, right now the only thing is, hopefully, each zone's 80% red dragons, and Edge runs into all of them.
Yeah, Edge is a little ahead on the way back to Hawksness. He does have to make a little detour to the Rainbow Drop Cave to pick up his Rainbow Drop, but that won't take long. They'll both probably get back to the Hawksness grind about the same time. The issue is that Edge will have like a 6,000 experience lead.
Yeah, I think Edge still needs to grind just a little bit more for stats. I don't think their strength's there yet.
Yeah, I think the numbers we had showed the strength, and maybe the HP was still a little lacking. But 6,000, that's gonna be tough for Jay to make up. Oh man, it's ballooned to almost 7,000. Ooh, it's an annoying little metal slime here, but Edge has the armor, he has heal more, so he can just sort of wait out this slime. Maybe the slime will eventually, there it goes, runs away. Ooh, is Jay making the play for the Armored Knight?
Yeah, he might be thinking hurt more. It didn't look like it heal more very often, so he might just be doing the swing and hurt more.
Alright, we'll see. I guess this is going to help catch him up, but man, I like that Blue Dragon grind on Hawksness, and also Hawksness and Garanham are really close to Sharlock, so once you have go stats, you just, go. But we'll see if he can catch up with that.
Yeah, you're pretty much killing the blue at, in 3 shots, and with the AK, maybe 2, and you're still having to sit through spells.
Yeah, most of the fights, like you said, will be 2, but I guess an attack hurt more is going to kill him a lot of times. Well, it didn't there. But if you attack hurt more than he heal more, you're just in for a miserable fight.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing about this is, you die, you're back in Tantagel, you go right back to Swamp.
True, I don't know that there's a lot of... I guess that's true, Jay doesn't have heal more yet. I was going to say, from Edge's point of view, there's not a whole lot that's going to kill him. Maybe he gets picked off by a red dragon on low resources trying to exit, but otherwise, seems pretty good. Lorgon giving us the agility number, 84 on the agility. So Silver Shield not needed. But again, Silver Shield may help defense break a couple of annoying things, like maybe that Axe Knight, depending on what kind of agility we keep getting.
Yeah, and Lorgon should know better. Agility, never equals fine.
Agility is only useful for defense breaking. I've only talked about agility in terms of repelling. I won't even mention run chances, because this game doesn't seem to care about those.
Yeah, I think in our match, we had 90-something agility, and Armor Knight decided to block me 6-7 times.
Oh, geez. Did I get back attacked by DL2 with 90-something agility? I didn't remember what it was. Alright, well, there's the advantage to Jay's grind. Jay can just hop right back in there and go for the Armored Knights.
And here comes 17, which has 6 power, 4 speed, 15 hit points, and 9 MP, which should be... still iffy.
Yeah, 125 is not a lot of power for the DL2. Yeah, I don't think you're there. Maybe with Fairy Waters?
Yeah, that's what I was about ready to say. I mean, you could stock up to 6 Fairy Waters at this point, since they have drop in Gwaylin.
That might get you to where you want to be. I think I'd be way happier on 112 MP, because you get that extra heal more.
I mean, 17 is winnable, but, I mean, it's definitely not a lock.
Yeah, I think here, too, the grind is pretty quick. It won't take that long to get 18. You don't know what's waiting for you in Charlock, too. That's assuming you get all your resources at the bottom. Like you said, what happens when that 80% Red Dragon Zone shows up and you gotta burn a heal more on the way down, you're just done. So I think I like this. 17 possibly winnable, but,
Or, you could, like I was saying, like last night, where, 18, 0 power, great.
Hey, some of us gambled 17 and got 1 power. Elastoid asking, does the Fairy Water do something else? Yeah, if you use the Fairy Water, it's a guaranteed hit on DL2, and will do 9 to 16, which is equivalent to a 133 attack power hit. So when you only have 125 attack power, for example, you can use the Fairy Water to get a little extra damage, little higher ranges. It wouldn't be a ton, but it'd be a little bit. And when it's kind of on the borderline, that little extra can help sometimes.
Yeah, and compared to hurt resistance, Fairy Water is always going to hit 100% of the time.
Right, so it's the equivalent of attacking with 133 attack power, basically, which, again, helps a little bit, but you can only stock, like you said, 6 of them, so you're not just using them every single time. Jay gets an Armored Knight down, gets that big agility level on 14.
Elastoid, it wasn't part of vanilla. This was something added to the randomizer and the alpha build here.
I believe that comes to us from the Famicom version, right? I think that you could throw torches and use Fairy Waters, but it was not part of the NES version at all, no.
The Super Famicom, yes.
Well, all Famicoms are super, aren't they? Asking, Trenton asking in chat, how much is 18? 18 is 14,250. So yeah, Edge might be deciding, well, he's running from the, well, you'd run from the stone anyway. He might be trying to get 18 on the way down, thinking that's enough.
Yeah, but you also have a dedicated blue grind, and you're running your Charlock. I don't see why he wouldn't just go for that. I understand about, wanting to try and get ahead as far as possible, but you have a bunch of DL2 breath enemies. You might get stop spell from the Axe Knight, you might get stop spell from the Wizard, but there's no guarantees.
Yeah, he might also feel behind because he took so long in the coordinates, or he feels like he took so long in the coordinates. I mean, he did get turned around, but he was hurt-mooring things, he was getting experience while doing that, so, but he might feel behind because of that, might be trying to make like a get 18 and win sort of thing work out. He's about 1,000 away from it.
Yeah, and him just using that hurt more, he's probably getting 18 here before.
Yeah, I think he's turned this into a grind, so maybe just get some information about Charlock, grind his way down a little bit. If he happens to get some ridiculous 30 power on level 18 and happens to have enough resources to go, then great. Otherwise, cast outside, refill, and head right on back in. Yeah, looking at the heal mores, he's still sitting on 11 heal mores, so if you get, a 10 or 12 sort of power thing... Oh, there goes the outside. If you got 10 or 12 power, he could still make it work, but of course, yeah, going back to refill makes sense there. That was going to be optimistic to win on that dive.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if he just goes right back, or if he's just going to go to Hawksness real quick.
I think they're still sitting 1 MP away from, 1 MP away from another heal more, and that's the thing. If you get 18 on the way down, you're not getting that extra heal more. Now, that may not matter if you get enough power, but between the blue being quick, between the blue being right there, I don't know, I can see either way.
Yeah, but so far we've seen Snowman, we've seen Golem, we've seen Axe Knight, or Armor Knight. You know, the enemy set's not too great to level up, at least in Zone 1.
Yeah, just in Zone 1, 1,000 experience in these Sharlock enemies is not a lot, so maybe he's hoping Zone 2 and Zone 3 have got, you know, the Star Wyverns and the Green Dragons that he's looking for. Usually be looking for Wizards, but not so much now. So to be really happy, looking ahead to level 18, to be really happy, you'd want... Ooh, uh-oh. Okay, he did not get the DL2 breath. To be really happy on 18, so he will get this wizard killed. To be really happy on 18, you'd want to have, with this MP, you'd want to have somewhere in the area of like the low 130s for attack power. So he's been looking for about 5 to 7 attack power to be really happy on a DL2 fight with this MP range. So we'll see what he gets in a few more enemies here. He's already just about 500 experience away.
I mean, I'd be happy with just 3, just getting at least to 128.
Yeah, you're still okay on 128 to be really, really happy, though.
I don't think there's any happiness when it comes to Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if Edgeworth gets, like, 32 power on level 18, he'll be very, very happy fighting this Dragon Lord. Ooh, he gets a DL2 breath from that wizard, but he'll be okay. He can, use herbs, and also, I don't think we've mentioned it yet, but Erdrick's armor will restore 1 HP per step you take, so he'll be able to do a little heal walking, so he'll be alright.
And he is going to get to Zone 2 here in a moment when he gets away from this Stone Man, hopefully, maybe.
See, the only way agility matters is you don't defense break that Stone Man. Otherwise, eh. Ooh, Zone 2 greets him with a very nice enemy to grind, the Green Dragon. Ooh, kind of a mean Green Dragon, though. Hit him for 22. That must have been close to his max roll, but he gets the Green Dragon out of the way. He's going to do a little heal walking, and he closes in on that 18.
Yeah, I mean, even if he fights a red here, he'll get the level.
Yeah, I'm not sure he'd want to red because of the heal more. He probably wants to conserve heal mores, and I think a red would eat up the heal more. But yes, he is within 1 red dragon of the heal more.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, when you get this far down, do you try to run? Do you want to fight the red? You know, sometimes fighting's just better.
Oh man, that's a tough question on 125 attack power. You're definitely going to burn a heal more if you do it, but so far he hasn't had to answer that question. Jay, meanwhile, over there on the other side, as Edge is doing this dive, closing in on 15, so of course able to bring the experience back a little bit as Edge is diving.
So pretty much any Axe Knight up is going to give him the level here.
Yeah, I think the spike guarantees it, right?
That spike can't be anything but Axe and up.
We'll see if he takes the level off this one. Yep, he's going to take the level here. Let's see how happy he'll be with 18.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I think he's pretty happy. I think that it's going to work out really nicely for him there. What do you need? About usually like maybe at most 11 heal mores for this, and you've got many more than 11.
That's our friend the Blue Dragon, which probably going to go down here in 3 swings.
Oh man, yeah, as if he hadn't killed enough blue dragons. This one did not hear of the terrors that were caused in Hawksness.
So the only thing I can save Jay here is Edge accepts the deal from the Dragon Lord, which I'm guessing he won't.
What happens if the Dragon Lord accepts his own offer? Does he still kill himself? I'm very confused about what happens here. But yeah, I think barring a miss menu here, this is going to be Edge in a minute here.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to go into the herbs. I mean, he did get back attack here, so he's gonna have to heal more.
Right, but he has like 2 or 3 heal mores over what he would need, and that's assuming DL2 has high HP, so...
Yeah, I think he's at 136 here, so it should be a win. Besides rolling a 9.
I mean, he might be able to roll 9s the whole way down and still win. Not that I want to curse him that way, but he might be able to. Yeah, I think this is the kind of fight where I don't bother counting the damage. I just wonder how many heal mores he's going to have left when he wins.
I know, he's either rolling decently or he's low rolling, which is another 9 here.
They're having a lot of 9s. I mean, if you roll min-max, 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 that averages. You get average, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, I was thinking 5 heal mores left, 4 or 5 heal mores left. These low rolls, me concerned. Maybe like more like 3 heal mores left when he kills him. But ooh, there's a 17. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much rolling average between the high attacks and the low attacks.
Does he have a torch? Throw a torch at him.
And he might have to get a double here.
Just piling on with the double attack. He didn't really... Oh, jeez, and he got a 16 off of it, too.
Yeah, right now it's a bad time to be the Dragon Lord.
The game's Dragon Lord or Edge's Dragon Lord?
Yes. He might finish up in this swing, which he did. So, catch your G. Edge has won this race. He will be moving on to the next round, and unfortunately, Jay is going to be eliminated.
Yeah, that was a nice run from Edgeworth. His grinding early definitely paid off nicely. We're kind of wondering about, do you get experience while you're doing all this stuff, whatever, but man, he grinded early. He got all the errands done really quickly, and he's going to finish at a 132.21, looks like the official time.
And Jay has forfeited.
Yeah, he had a kind of steep hill to climb there. He still had a bunch of experience to pick up. We know that 17 was the level, so he was a little ways from that, but he had a nice little race too. Just got unfortunately turned around with the coordinates a bit.
Yeah, coordinate search sucked. I need to just find Waylon even for 0-0.
Well, honestly, like, both of you had problems with the coordinates, although I don't know if Edge wants to explain his situation.
Well, I know I will say I think the difference with the coordinates was I know J or NYC, whichever one we're going to use, you kind of went for them early, which was a gamble that could have paid off if it wasn't, the token sitting out there. Edge went more for the grind and then deal with the coordinates later. And since it was a token, that didn't end up making a difference.
Yeah, it also helps when you write the coordinates down correctly. I had it backwards.
Yeah, we were wondering about that with as much exploring as you were doing.
Yeah, I wrote down east instead of west and was like, why can't I make it to that desert island?
Yeah, like I was saying, though, the good news was since you had grinded early, you weren't spending a whole lot of time. I know NYC guy was getting hassled by wizards and armored knights trying to do the count early. Meanwhile, you had all the levels. I think you already had heal more at that point, too. So you were just walking around like, oh, Axe Knight, poof, armored knight, out of the way.
Yeah, that was kind of the point. Just get the levels up front. I was mostly worried about the red dragons. Everything else I felt like I could take care of, but it was rough running into those guys. You were just at like the right level where it was like maybe 40-60 that you could take one of them, and it was just frustrating.
Yeah, especially with your agility, for the most part, you either, hey, take one down 3 shots or you're going to get 3 shot.
But yeah, I was pretty worried that I was behind after fumbling with the coordinates for so long that I just figured, 17. I'll see if I can get 18 on the way down, and hopefully that's the level. And that worked out pretty well. But I think with all the MP that you had, that was a pretty good time to try to fight your way down.
Yeah, it was pretty much, maybe a 50-50 where some of the fights you don't really want to take, and then some of them you have a chance with the stop spell or getting fire breath one way or the other.
Yeah, or also having that one MP shy of that next heal more made it awfully tempting, but it did definitely prove you did not need that extra heal more, not with 18.
Yeah, it was a pretty good bump, so I was happy about that. I was worried that, oh no, am I going to have to get 19 just fighting whoever's standing at the spot, but nah, it worked out.
Yeah, that's always the worry when you fight down in Sharlock. So with this win, Edge, you move on. You'll be facing the loser of Trystal and High Spirits.
Oh, good lord.
Hey, they'll be coming off a loss.
Yeah, I mean, I have to face the winner, so...
You have one more life in this tournament than I do.
That's true.
I'm on my last credit.
I'll just make good use of it.
Well, good luck to you then.
You too, Edge. And NYC, you unfortunately are eliminated from the tournament. I don't know if you have anything you want to say.
Either going to be this round or the next, so it's kind of, I hate to say it, it's kind of a relief, but yeah, it was definitely a GG. I felt like I've wasted way too much time on that freaking coordinate search, and I learned that lesson last week, but still, I want to keep trying, and I was like, all right, this really sucks. So yeah, but I don't know. I think the just unfortunate luck in certain areas, right? I don't know how long it took you, Edge, to clear Mountain, but my first few attempts, I'm just like, I don't know. I got the first two chests initially, and so close to the sword in the ring, So I don't know. It's unfortunate, but it is a Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, I got it first try. I think that was that was a big difference.
I grounded for a flame sword, but I knew I still had to check that. I didn't really want a full dive grave, so it was just like every single time before I got the armor, I got Dragon Lord Breath. So
yeah, I ended up doing kind of a grind. I was looking for a silver shield, but I cashed out for magic armor instead, and that seemed to be real helpful with how much hurt more there was in the seed too.
That many with hurt more, right? I thought it was just the armored knight that I could recall at least.
There are a lot of mid-tier enemies that had it.
Gotcha. Maybe I should grind more mid-tier enemies, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there definitely was some unfortunate luck. You mentioned Mountain Cave, and I think the first time you got to the Blue Dragon in Hawksnest, Jay, you did like 93 damage to it, which somehow wasn't enough. Yeah, the coordinate play, I mean, it was bold play for sure. It could have paid off. It didn't this time, but it was nice to see that bold play for sure. I don't know how you didn't... I thought you searched all those mountain tiles, but I mean, it was really interesting at the start too, because you guys were really close to the start, but in different ways. So that things like the coordinates or stuff like that could have definitely turned it.
Yeah, I figured since I hadn't seen any caves at that point, I was like, why not? And it was still kind of early game. Enemies weren't too scary around that area, but, it is what it is.
I think besides that wizard that sent you back maybe 2 or 3 times.
I don't learn my lesson, Angel. I'm not you. Yeah, no, but it was fun. It was definitely good. It was my first tournament, so thank you everyone for putting this on and for helping out and everything like that. Definitely thanks to SpeedGaming for the restream, and I know they have programming coming up at 4, so I figured, I was like, I'm definitely not going to finish this. I don't want to be that guy. So, but it was definitely, it was fun. I just, I need to clean up, that's all.
You played well through the tournament, so, don't, don't look down. You did well for coming into this randomizer, for only about 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, GG to you. Yeah, you've been playing well in the tournament, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know. I hope I see you in some upcoming events, maybe the next league or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck with your remaining matches, and hope you do well.
Thanks.
Although I still have Angel winning it all, so.
Don't worry, I'm only here to disappoint Lorgon at some point.
Wait, you picked that guy to win? What?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking, but he does play pretty well, though, Rag Guy. I mean, don't want to spoiler anything, but anyway.
I mean, he did. I think his choice of second place was better than me winning.
Oh man, Lorgon does not seem to approve of your decisions there, Angel.
I mean, Lorgon, you're already on the bottom. What does it matter?
You're his ticket out of the bottom, apparently. All right. I think we're pretty much wrapping this up. Any final comments from you guys at all?
Nope, just want to say thanks again. It was definitely fun. Look forward to the next ones, and good luck to all the remaining, I guess, victims.
Yeah, thanks again for putting this on, and thanks to Camion for doing the tracking again. It's can be pretty tricky when people are in different spots, so shout outs to the tracker.
Agreed.
Yeah, definitely thanks to Camion for tracking for us. GG's to both you, Edge and NYC. You guys put on a real fun race, like I said, especially at the beginning when it was close in different ways. That was real fun. And we'll also point out that NYC is knocked out of the tournament, but you do see him around. He'll still be involved in the tournament, restreaming and tracking. So thank you also for that as well, in addition to your racing too. Angel, any final words to take us out of here?
No. I mean, it was a great race. Really, there's not much else to say. Just, GG to Edgeworth and GG to NYC guy. And yeah, I guess that's going to take us out. I don't know what's coming up next, though.
Well, I do know later tonight, as far as the Dragon Warrior side of things is concerned, we do have that Crystal versus High Spirits matchup coming up to determine who, both you will face Angel and who Edgeworth will face moving along. So be on the lookout for that.
I'm just hoping, maybe they'll still be on the same seed for 2 weeks, and maybe I won't have to play either one of them.
I don't think that's how that works, but you keep on hoping.
Level 31 we go.
I think next on this channel is going to be Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Randomizer Tournament.
Ooh, all right. I am down to see some of that. I haven't actually watched that before. That should be interesting. I've seen the regular, but not the randomizer. So, I guess we'll get out of the way for that. So for our runners, Edgeworth, NYC guy, for our tracker, Camion Renikai, and for my co-commentator, Angel FM, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you at the next race.